Inside the Bank of England gold vaults.
A stone's throw from where I grew up is the Square Mile.
I hope I'm going to
London's
understand the accent
financial
here.
district.
But it's okay, we are here to see some gold.
They say the streets are paved with gold. And that isn't as far-fetched as it sounds.
Oh, it's that actor from Alien and other movies. I love him.
How you doing?
His hair has become a bit grey, but still,
Yes, I did just walk straight into the Bank of
he's
England,
really good.
the world's second largest depository of gold bullion.
Wow, I love this
I got an
building.
appointment with the bank's chief cashier. One of
Marvel
the very
and high
few people
ceilings.
with access to its vaults.
You gotta love this.
Sarah John.
Hi, Sarah.
Show me the
Good
gold,
morning,
Sarah.
Idris. Welcome to the Bank of England.
Thanks for having me. I'm looking for some gold.
Am I? Let's go this way.
Let's go, baby!
Now, for obvious
Show
reasons,
me the gold.
I can't reveal our route. What I can reveal is that I followed Sarah deep underground.
Whoa. How many floors, mate? There are still windows. It's just 4 floors.
Until we reached what is without doubt the thickest steel door I have ever seen.
Yet.
Okay, Sarah, don't worry. I do all my own stunts.
Wow.
It's a pretty heavy door, isn't it?
Not really. It's all right. Right, after you.
So there
Sarah
you go.
can move it. You don't have to be the man and show her you can move it. How does the smell?
First glimpse of the Bank of England's gold.
How is the smell over there? Does it smell old? Wow, 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 wow. Nothing in focus, but still, wow.
That is a lot of gold.
How much? How much?
This is really unreal.
Wow. Yes. I love
Which
how
they-
they are not equal,
Takes
all
your
of
breath
them.
away.
Hold one. Hold few.
This is like Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yes. I don't know what he said, but it's some kind of a movie, I know.
30% of the world's gold is held in professional vaults just like this.
Wow.
Okay, Sarah, I mean,
Who put the pictures
how
there?
much gold is here?
This is one of 9 gold vaults that we have here at the bank.
9. Wow.
There's about 400,000 gold bars stored here,
Which means?
and collectively they're worth about 250 billion pounds, something like that.
Wow.
What?
I know, it's a lot, isn't it?
So, I've got to ask the question, like, why do we have this here?
Investment.
How did it turn into, okay, the bank needs to hold this much gold? What was the process? Like, take me back.
So obviously gold's been used for quite a number of years as a form of money. First of all, gold coins themselves. But the problem with gold coins is they're actually quite heavy to carry around.
Can't flip it. Like,
Exactly. So what people
Funny
started
guy.
to do was they would take their gold coins to a goldsmith, and the goldsmith would issue them with an IOU.
okay.
And over time, people realised that actually using those IOUs to pay for goods and services was actually easier than actually going and getting the gold and lugging it around.
So wait.
Okay.
And those IOUs eventually developed into what we now know as banknotes.
That's fascinating, isn't it?
How does like one knows
See this?
that?
Just there? That's Sarah's signature. With the words, I promise to pay the bearer
Holy
on demand
shit.
the sum of £20. It's just an IOU.
I just wanted to ask, how do they know that nobody steals from there? Somebody's counting that, all the gold.
But these days, the Bank of England plays an even bigger role. Holding gold for the world.
Wow.
So, why do countries want to store their gold here?
Countries have what are called reserves, so basically savings that they can draw on when they need to, because gold holds its value very well in a time of crisis.
Right.
And it's really easy to buy and sell here in London.
It's not losing the
and that
value.
supports
It's not
financial
part of the
stability.
inflation, really, with other
And
countries.
there was such a crisis not so very long ago.
Wow.
On the 26th of December 2004, there was a massive tsunami in the Indian Ocean. It devastated communities in Thailand and Banda Aceh in Indonesia. But
That's
in
it.
Aceh, there was something unusual about the community that helped it to recover. You see, most people didn't have saving accounts. Instead, they had gold ingots and jewelry, which meant they could quickly use it as collateral and start putting their lives back together.
What do you mean? So they wore gold and then they sold it to buy a house or something?
And it's a bit like that on the global scale too. Countries worldwide hold a lot of gold, so that when disaster strikes, they have reliable funds they can fall back on. Gold is still our safest store of value. That's the thing about gold.
Wow.
It's
The
real.
sound.
You can touch it, and it holds its value.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no sticking one in your pocket and getting out of here, is there?
That's what I thought, yeah. Idris Elba, yeah, that's the guy I love.